Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Chats, June 6, 2023. I'm Jeff. I'm going to start because I've got a fellow coming to meet me here. I wanted to give you an update on some of the projects we have going on around here. We just signed a bid yesterday for parking lot work. We've got a couple sinkholes out in the parking lot. In the words of our salesperson, our rep, that signed bid is upstairs, and upstairs is where they do the scheduling. Channel 991, I worked remotely with some folks last week, and we've ordered a card, a computer component basically, that they're going to walk me through installing, and I don't know when it's going to be here, but when it gets here we'll get on it. How far are they on the painting in the west building? They're on the 6th floor? Okay, there was some confusion, or not confusion. I said we were going to start on the 2nd floor. The 2nd floor is starting with the carpet. So once we get to the carpet, I think. And then I thought, okay, it's no big deal where we start, as long as we finish, right? Okay. But we've got, we received a bunch of furniture. The lights that we had hoped to put up as they got through being painted have not arrived yet. When we ordered those, we needed 600 of them, and California had 200 of them in stock. I said, well, send us the 200 and then the 400 can come later. Well, they called us a week ago and said that the 200 were back ordered for 2 or 3 weeks. It's kind of fun sitting up here bad-mouthing other people, but what comes around goes around, so I'll try to keep it to a minimum. The east hallways, that chiller for the east hallway, I called yesterday to check on it, and the gent that I spoke with said, I think it's in. I think it's going to be scheduled this week. Now, I went way out on a limb by even saying that, because I'm not quite certain that, I'm not 100% certain that it's going to happen, but it's such good news, I want to believe it's true. So we'll let you know with signs and stuff on that. Those are the working stuff. The one thing I wanted to mention is the first Wednesday in August. What happens the first Wednesday in August every year? Ice cream social. I want to make the ice cream social a big deal again. Yep, atta girl, Norma. And invite your friends, start telling them, hey, reserve the first Wednesday in August for our ice cream social. That's a chance to show people who we are, what we are, how much fun we can have, and literally have fun. Who has the music this year?
It's the same group. We hired them that day. It's the Patrick's band.
Blue-Eyed?
Yes.
Tim Patrick's Blue-Eyed.
And I think it's the same female that was.
Oh, and it's the same female. Good. That's all I have. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes.
Lloyd?
The rumors are flying fast and furiously about the color of the carpet. Would you please clarify that?
The carpet, when we get off, it's going to be kind of a darker striped plaid deal. And out in the hallways, it's going to be similar to the east lobby with blues and greens. I will bring samples next week. How's that sound? Will that shut you up, Lloyd? Will that make you happy, Lloyd? I love talking to Lloyd Schneider. I saw some other hands. Norma.
I would like some information on the dining room.
What kind of information on the dining room?
Why people aren't going to the dining room. I see lots of bags being ready for pickup, and we don't know whether it's open or whether it's closed on a particular day.
We don't open the dining room if there's 6 people or less. And yesterday we had 15 people signed up in the west building, 3 of which wanted to eat in the dining room. And in the east, 2 of them wanted to eat in the dining room. So you folks tell me, do you prefer pickup to eating in the dining room, or what's the rationale for pickup versus dining in?
Dining in is much more appealing.
That's one opinion. 5 o'clock's too early. It's all opinion. Personal taste. I know that I am extremely frustrated that we can't get more wait staff. But at the same time, it seems to me that the quality of the food is consistent. I mean, we hit a clinker now and then, but for the most part, people are satisfied with what they get. I see some heads nodding, I appreciate that. But that's personal taste too. So, yep.
The point is that the people are having them delivered or they're picking the bags up.
Yep.
So it can't be the food because they're eating the food.
Yep. Well, and there's also the, Norma said the point is they're eating the food, they're picking it up or having it delivered. But they're also paying for 3 meals in their dinner, or in their rent, excuse me, so people don't want to waste that, so they will use 3. The question, I can tell you this, there are not a whole lot of people that are eating more than their 3. And that's okay. The reason we went to 3 meals is we wanted to stress our independence, and people like to cook, go out, and when you have 10 or 20 or even 30 meals a month, you're going to have to build that into your rent, and your rents get higher. And we would rather have an optional meal plan with a lower price point on the rent, so that we can attract a more independent, active person that doesn't drive. That doesn't drive because our garages are all full. That was a poor shot at humor, but I've swung and missed many, many times here. Maureen, what did you want?
Is there any indication of which meals are only 6 people and which meals are 20 people?
Absolutely. Is there a preference? Are there meals that we know there's going to be 6 people and meals? Yes. In talking with Renee this morning, I said, how are you? She goes, ask me after Thursday. So we're going to be busy the rest of the week. So I assume we'll be open in the dining room the next 3 days. And so I think we should be able to manage that menu a little bit, if that's what you're asking. And I think we do. I think we have ribs on certain nights. That's big. That roast beef is just crazy off the charts. How would everyone feel about doing roast beef every other week, ribs every other week, or would we get sick of it? Or we don't need to discuss it either. Any other questions? Yeah.
When you have your birthday month, do you have to have the half-price meal on the official birthday date, or can it be any date in the month?
I heard Shirley Erickson. The question is, if your birthday is in the month of, say, June, and can you only use a half-price dinner on birthday night, or can you use it any day in June? And I heard Shirley Erickson say that anytime. Okay.
They told me that it had to be on that birthday night.
I'm going to say that Shirley Erickson and Ellen Anderson said, yes, you can use it anytime, and they can feel the wrath of Patty Frisky when that's not the way we do it.
In my month, they didn't do it that way.
What was your month?
April.
Did we wish you happy birthday in
And
April?
I didn't want the meal on
Carol,
birthday.
did we wish you happy birthday in April?
You did.
Okay, then what are you complaining about?
I was charged for my 4th meal.
Okay.
Full charge.
Anything else? Ann?
Last week, I went out to the day, and Renee didn't bother to call me and tell me we weren't being served.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, what are they doing in the west side garage? We rented out part of our rooftop space to Dish TV. And they are going to put a satellite and stuff on the roof of the west building. And they are running electric up there and optic fiber for internet. And so that's what they're doing over there. Lloyd?
Can they provide 991?
They cannot provide 991. I used to like to talk to Lloyd, now I don't. Any other bitches? I mean, anything else on your mind? Renee, or Ann.
Yeah, don't call me.
Yeah.
When are the windows gonna get washed?
I believe the windows are starting next Monday, window washing. Yeah?
I would like to thank the gals that did the planting out there. They sweated the entire time, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And drive by any other senior housing units, and you will not see the gorgeous landscaping that we have.
Yeah. Linda Cook and Ashley Boyum have the honor of getting to do that. And they have people like Norma see them and appreciate them. And trust me, Linda works her butt off at that. It cannot be hot enough for Linda Cook, by the way. It just cannot. She loves working in the heat. But what somewhat I take issue with that, and it's not with you, Norma, I appreciate your appreciation, but there's lots of people around here that do their job that we never see. We've got 2 guys that work midnight to 8 that have both been with us over 20 years. Mike Nasted and Dave Smetana. We don't see them. We don't, yet they come and they do their work. They work overnights. They have made this place so much better just by their presence that, yes, Linda and Ashley, thank you so much for the gardening, but our staff, top to bottom, and we appreciate that all now, is top notch. So, yes, thank you. Please tell me you're sick of hearing me talk, because I want to leave. Have a good week, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. How is everybody? Happy Tuesday to you all. I just want to start off that someone brought to my attention that previously, in the previous years, there was potluck gatherings, and it is their wish to maybe start that up again. And this would be something that would be put on by the residents. So I'm just going to put that on your radar. If you are interested in doing this and participating and gathering for potlucks, and this is usually done, I believe, in Marion Hall and maybe outside. Was it Atrium? Yeah. Okay. It was suggested to me that it was in Marion Hall, but anyway, if you are interested in that, if you would maybe just communicate with me your thoughts on this, and I'll start jotting down ideas, maybe connecting the dots. And I was told that some of the positions that are kind of important, if there's a potluck, is someone that would be supervising the grill. Hold on one moment. Don't want to trip on my pen. And then also, it usually starts around 5 p.m. And then there would be tables that would be set up, tablecloths, etc. And then there would have to be some type of cleanup crew, so like a setup crew and a cleanup crew. So if you have thoughts on this, go ahead and communicate that with me, and maybe we can get the ball rolling on that. That's one of the first things I wanted to discuss with y'all. I'll move on to what's happening for the week. So in Marion Hall, we have our very own Joe Amato speaking today at 10 a.m. So he will explore the importance of stories of family and how stories affect our families and our local history, preservation, and how they influence our nation and our world. And so if you have time, come support our very own Joe Amato today at 10. Also today is our first Tuesday craft time, and there's an example of this cute visor over there. So if you'd like to participate at 1 p.m. in the art room, it is, Lori let me know that it's kind of first come, first serve. So as you show up, it's the first 10 people that show up. So if you are interested, I believe it's free. You can show up today at 1 p.m. Also, I don't know if you had a chance to read through the June newsletter, but there is a little write-up on a potential for a camera photography club starting, and that meeting is June 12th at 1 p.m. in the art room. And if you are interested in participating, there's a write-up on this, the concept of this club, and that would be June 12th at 1 p.m. again, and you can contact Roger Parks. If you are interested in starting clubs, let me know. I will support you in any way that I can think of to get these various clubs started. So let me know. I can put it in my newsletter, and I can announce it in coffee chats. So I'd love to support that. All right. Tomorrow, Wednesday, the June 7th, 1 p.m., we have our TED Talks. There are 3 topics for our TED Talks, are how modern audiences can talk about aging art, why AI is incredibly smart and shockingly stupid, and the third topic is mangroves, storm walls, and other ways to protect coasts from climate change. Let's see. Wednesday the 7th, of course, at 1 p.m. we have our open art studio. 1:30 there's 500. 3 to 4 is our alterations this week, and there's a sign-up sheet for that if you're interested in needing alterations accomplished this week. And 7 p.m. is bingo, and 500 always on Wednesdays. I'll move on to Thursdays. 9 and 11 is our coffee chats, recorded from today if you were not able to make it. Our excursion leaves at 9:50, and that is to the Minnesota Orchestra. And it's a coffee concert. You have to purchase those tickets online, and again, if you need help purchasing tickets, there's still time. There's definitely room. I can be happy to help you purchase tickets if you're feel intimidated by doing that online. Friday, June 9th, 1 p.m., we have our coffee chats again, and bridge and poker at 1 p.m. And of course, Friday is our 4 p.m. happy hour, 7 p.m. is our movie. The movie for this Friday is King Richard. So Richard Williams shapes his daughters, Venus and Serena, 2 incredible tennis players, and it's a sports drama. So that is at 7 p.m. on Friday. This Saturday, of course, is our men's breakfast at 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. is our bingo on Saturday. Any questions on that for the month? Any inquiries or questions? No? Okay. Before I forget, I also want to let you know, starting in July, I am reformatting the second exercise class. I'm kind of playing around with the concept of it. I'm just going to tell you my idea behind this. It's going to be a shorter duration. Something might be titling it something like Express Fitness or Express Exercise. It's going to be about a 30 to 35 minute class. And I'm also going to open this up to men and women. Currently, it's still, it's just a men's exercise class, and it was originally about an hour. And I just have felt like that's been too difficult on the body and too much repetitive motion on the joints. And so I'm trying to play around with the concept and create a smaller, shorter duration of class and increase the size of the class and hopefully opening that up to women. You might participate because it's kind of an express fun class. So just FYI, that will be starting in July, and I'll do a little write-up on that as well. All right, I'll move on to the birthdays. I'm not always the best with pronouncing names, so please show mercy on that one with me. But on the 8th, we have Maggie Della Rocca. On the 10th, Tom Bushinsky. On the 10th as well, Liz Dunbar. On the 12th, we have Diane Archterkirk. I hope I said that correctly. And also Betty Edmondson is on the 12th. Lenore Feldman is on the 12th. Oh my goodness, lots of 12th birthdays. Marion Oakes is on the 12th, and Roger Parks is on the 13th. For anniversaries, we do not have any this week, and that's what I have. And shall we sing happy birthday to our birthday friends?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Have a great day. Thank you for your time, everybody.